A brass tacks presentation. Discretion advised.
I promised someone that I love very much that I would never go back to being that person. But for you, I'm gonna make an exception.
Brass tacks.
Oh shit! I'm back again. How you guys doing? It's your boy, No. The second Equalizer movie is coming out in the theaters soon. Can't wait for that. So what do? They bring the original out on 4K. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's just get on with it. You got the black bars. Shot. On 35mm. Visual effects 2K, digital intermediate 2K. Dolby Atmos Sound. Sony keep bringing out great releases. Sony are the kings of 4K. Now, as it was shot in 35mm, there will be some film grain, but nothing too overwhelming. A great looking transfer. A very noticeable upgrade from the 1080p in terms of detail. Denzel Washington bald in this bitch, but guess what? You can still see the pores on his head. Close-ups reveal extra details on Denzel. Denzel's still looking great, but you see some cracks, see some pores, see a few wrinkles here and there. No, I mean, I look flawless in this bitch. For him, oh yeah. Clothing, indoor shots and outdoor shots all have a nice uptick in detail. Some of the villains have tattoos. It's a lot more noticeable, a lot more clearer on this 4K release. Detail is a great step up, guys. Depth is another upgrade in this bitch. Depth looks great. Great layers between characters, great three-dimensional pop, great depth on city shots. A lot of the fighting is happening indoors. You notice a great sense of depth between Denzel and some of the other characters. Most of this movie is shot at night time, so black levels are extremely important in this release. And guess what? Black levels look A1. Deep, inky throughout, pitch black in cases. You wanna know how black? This black. Great black levels throughout this movie. You're gonna absolutely appreciate that. But that's one of the most important things in a movie like this. I think most of the movie here was shot with practical effects, so there's nothing which is really going to bother you in the visual effects.
Let's go.
Hey, you wanna know what the HDR is like? You've met the love of your life. You're totally in love. She loves you, you love her. She is the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. But now she's saying, look, go meet my dad. You nervous as hell, but you're like, you know, I love you enough. So you're knocking on the door, right? You're already wearing your best shit, you're knocking on the door. The door creaks, so you know who her dad is. It's Liam Neeson from Taken in this bitch. He spends the majority of your dinner telling you what he's gonna do to you if you break his daughter's heart. And then you've had enough. You say, you know what? Why don't you come have dinner with me and my dad? Him and his daughter come have dinner with your dad. Your dad's Denzel Washington, the Equalizer in this bitch. So Denzel and Liam Neeson are getting on really well, talking about how they've killed people. One happy family. That's what the HDR is like. I really like the 1080p version, but I felt it was a little oversaturated, a little rich at times. The richness of the 1080p over here is balanced out. But at the same time, there is more pop and more vibrancy where there needs to be. Things that pop should pop. It doesn't look unnatural. Skin tones have a nice, natural look to them. But the showdown at like the Home Depot, god damn. You got paints there, you got a multitude of different things. Colors, shapes, sizes. Sometimes shit pops so much. Pops like that in this bitch. The brights are very bright, the darks are very dark. No complaints on the HDR side. You tell your girl to sit on the woof, see what happens. You know what's gonna happen? She's gonna love it. There's gonna be gunfire. There's gonna be bone crunching. The vajayjay is gonna feel like it's in an earthquake in this bitch. She's gonna feel every hit, every punch, every gunshot. If the sound of Denzel Washington's voice doesn't get her juicy, the bitch is gonna be ready to have kids when the end credits roll. Great surround sound, great bass, great punchiness. I thought the sound on the 1080p was pretty good, but this just takes it to a whole nother level. You feel everything. Very few movies make me wince because of the sound. Bone crunching, all that shit made me wince a few times. You feel this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get all my 4K discs at a bit of a premium over here. I don't think this disc is full price, so I would definitely say it's worth a pick up because it is the best looking version by quite some margin. And it's a great movie. What more can I say? Alright guys, you take care. 4K Rockstar. I'll catch you soon.